What is Dracula's son's favorite bird? An Alucardinal. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to speedrun practice. As promised, I'm going to try and do a lot of short sessions of speedrun practice instead of one big one. So we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna try very hard to limit myself to just maybe one run through the game, maybe two. Only about roughly an hour, probably an hour and change. I am not going to go for 3.5 hours grinding them out. Mile Hyrule, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, and coming in swinging with the spicy pepper redemption. So we'll start off with that. Lucent Jelly, welcome in. Hey, it's speedrun time. I hope I earn those trophies. And Cows, welcome to the stream. Exactly, Alucardinal. Some of my finest work. Alright. First things first, spicy pepper. This one is very tough. It's not so spicy, but it's very unpleasant. It's not unspicy. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm definitely awake for the runs tonight. Just like last night, as soon as I went live, my activity feed flooded with bot follows. All very similarly named to the bots from yesterday, but not quite the same. They've got amazing names like Tinder, Superb, Flesh, Air, Surprise, 10, Discreet, and Mug. There's like a code at the beginning of their name, but they all end in a random word. We could play a game of Mad Libs with the bots. Okay, so speedrun practice. I got a great new PB last week of 1934, I believe. So anything under 1934 would be great, but I gotta tell you, it's gonna be real hard to get a time that good. I'm coming up very, very close to the wall of my potential. So, an improvement is not super likely. Just gonna lay it on the table. But we are gonna hope for the best. Multiverse Explorer, welcome in, Explorer. Great to see you again. Hope you're doing well tonight. Let's see what that looks like. It's looking okay-ish. I could probably live with that color scheme. I'd take a photo. I went into one of Mazin's streams the other night, and he was playing, or afternoon, he was playing this game. He had his colors inverted. All the outlines are white, all the backgrounds are black, and like, he gives me so much grief about the colors I pick out. And then he went and inverted his colors. I had to give him some grief back in the chat. I posted 2 pictures and collecting some TVs I got today. I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. The first one, that was very old school. I've not seen a TV with the dials on it in a very long time. I saw it right before right as I was starting up the stream. I don't know when my TV is from. It's not the oldest of CRT televisions that you can come across, but I think it is fairly old because it has AV ports, but it's only mono. And I assume a newer television wouldn't be mono. That is just a baseless assumption, though. I love those old retro TVs so much. If you go to retro, they only have RF inputs on them, though, and that would be pretty much useless to me. I've gotta have an AV port. All right, let's go ahead and hit the old reset button. So we're gonna work on the speed run. We're gonna do about an hour and a half of practice, somewhere in there. And then we're going to switch over to Space Station Silicon Valley, continue our first playthrough of that, and then we'll finish off the night with, after about 2 hours of Space Station Silicon Valley, we'll finish off the night with Symphony of the Night, our, again, continued first playthrough. So those are our plans. We're also doing Space Station Silicon Valley and Symphony of the Night on Thursday. I have them in the reverse order. I've got Symphony first and Silicon Valley second on the schedule, but on the night I may switch them because I have to change my capture devices out on the fly to go between those 2 games, and it's easier to go in the one direction than the other. The littlest one is Philco Ford, and the second one is a Sharp Trimate 1200 and is portable. Nice. You've been looking for a broken tube TV to hollow up for an aquarium. That's an interesting use. I had a little portable CRT once upon a time, but I don't have it anymore. I could never figure out how to connect any of my game systems to it. I tried a whole bunch of different things, but I could get audio. I eventually managed to get audio to come out of the portable TV, but I could never get a picture. So I don't know, but I don't have it anymore. So the project ended a long time ago. And it's just as well, because it wouldn't have been useful anyway. It would have been an amusing novelty that really had no practical purpose. So So I'm fine that I never figured it out. So I'm about to start the timer running. About to start trying to get an attempt off the ground. Just the usual heads up. I'm probably going to be really bad at reading and responding to the chat while the timer's running. So I'll let you know how much I appreciate you now. Don't feel like I'm purposely ignoring you, please. And any of the channel points redemptions, you're going to have to wait on fulfillment of those. If you redeem them, I'll try to keep a mental note that I owe you stuff, and we'll get to it when the timer stops. So here's hoping for the best. Oh no, this isn't right. This isn't right at all. My settings went away. Usually when I hit reset, it saves my colors and my buttons. Maybe I held the reset too long. Alright, well, it's not that hard to set back up. There we go. Make it nice and dull, easy on the eyes. The TripMate has a 12-inch screen. I've never seen a portable TV that big. That's gigantic for a portable television. So I'm going to try and get a run off the ground. I can't run into a mudman on the first screen and call that a good run. I gotta play better than that. So you're probably going to see a lot of resets at the top of the stream. I'm probably going to reset a lot at the beginning of stage 2. I'd really like to get a run that has the double jump off the birds in it. So the first couple attempts that make it to level 2, if the double jump doesn't work out for me, then I'm probably going to hit reset. But if I don't get it in the first few attempts, then we'll just cut our losses and try and do one without it. Basically a mono speaker boombox to the TV shoehorned. No. My timer didn't start. I'm just full of all kinds of problems for the moment. The game... First the timer doesn't start, then the game doesn't start. What is wrong with me? Okay. I don't think it's actually any faster to jump for these candles like I often do. I think that standing still and whipping them is probably just as fast. If I understand correctly, a jump attack slows your character down less, but it also lags the game more, so I think it all kind of comes out in the wash. Oh, I missed both of the candles up there. That's terrible. How embarrassing. Probably going to turn my furnace on for the first time this fall, later tonight. Fingers crossed that I don't get carbon monoxide poisoning. Double jump acquired. Oh man, if we just don't make any more... If we don't make any big mistakes, this could be the run. That's a pretty big if, though. I'm pretty good at making big mistakes, especially when it counts. Oh no, here's a big mistake. Oh no, zero power eyeball bridge. That's the slowest way to do the eyeball bridge. I'm gonna keep going just for the sake of a little bit of practice, but this run is not... This run's basically dead. Eyeball bridge went really nicely for having only one power, so Maybe we'll stick with it for just a little longer. Let's just see what happens. Oh, getting hit by the bat's gonna happen, I see. And that guy? Nobody likes me tonight. I thought that spike on the right was going to hit me. I was feeling really bad about my placement. It was okay, though. So much noise from upstairs always makes me worried what my cats are getting up to. jumps. The jumps in this game are so nerve-wracking. It never gets any easier. Run from the pencils. No! Oh no, that hit cost me. That hit cost me some precious time. Oh, it might not be possible to escape the pencils now. Go, Chris, go, go, Chris, go, go, Chris, go. Got him. That wasn't the quickest possible Birdman, but that was pretty quick. Hey, thank you for the trophies. Alright, let's hope this hallway goes well. Oh, off to a bad start. Come on, don't get hit by a fireball. kind of slow. Should have got that candle too, but oh well. I hesitated. No, I got hit. It's okay, there's a backup. Come on, let's get a good drop. Let's get a good drop. Ah, we got a weak drop. Very weak drop. I probably should have jumped off. This is all going wrong. This is all going wrong. Ah, things are going really well, but it all kind of went to trash there, so. I don't know, is it even worth it to practice one power Dracula? I missed a hit. Crushing sadness. Still good practice. Some parts of it went really well. Birdman went really well. But still, not what I wanted. Not my best work. So one thing is that it's very, very difficult for me to see the timer while I'm practicing. I don't actually see the window that my timer is in, and the window where I see my preview of my stream going out is really, really small, so I can't actually read the numbers without looking very hard at it. So I never really have a very clear idea of what kind of pace I'm on. All right, well, let's take a drink and then we'll give it another shot. If things go really well, we might get 2 practice runs in tonight. Deep breaths. See that title screen? We'll take it from the top. Let's try skipping the cross like Mazin wants us to. I feel like the time I saved, I lost by getting stuck on the rope. No! That's unacceptable. Was almost reaching for that reset button again. Very sloppily done. Bummer. No. uh, well, at least I have died in a new and interesting way. Everything about this attempt so far has been really sloppy. No major mistakes yet, just general sloppiness. I always lament when I don't get those 2 candles, and really they serve no practical purpose for me. Yuck. Thought I was going to get out of there without a hit. One of the candles has a power-up orb, which I don't need, and the other one has a 1-up, which I don't need. And I'm not sure if getting rid of those candles leads to less lag or more lag. But it feels good to get them. No double jump. Yuck. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to cancel the run that doesn't get a double jump. At least a couple times, because that's a trick that's one of the few big time saves I didn't get in my most recent PB. So I should really try to get it. Thank you for the palms. No. It's definitely hard to speedrun and to be a perfectionist. I have very strong sort of perfectionist tendencies, and I have to work which I'm sure shocks you, because my stream is so haphazard, and everything is just barely functional and stuff. But that's the thing, is I have to work very hard to overcome that perfectionist desire that's really just deeply ingrained in me. Because more often than not, it sort of paralyzes me into inaction. And so I know that, if you have very strong perfectionist tendencies, it will be basically impossible to speedrun, because you're always making, these little mistakes maybe the perfectionist streak will turn you into the best speedrunner ever. Well, that's the thing, is like, the perfectionist in me wants me to hit reset every time I make the tiniest little mistake. So I think if I didn't work very hard against that part of my nature, I would never complete a run. But I just think it's noteworthy because for all of the talk I espouse about the philosophy of like just good enough, which is I feel like my philosophy, but it's not a philosophy that comes naturally to me. It's just my whole point. As I definitely believe in a good enough philosophy, but I have to work very hard to maintain it. I think if this run turns out to be a new PB, it's just gonna be by like 1 or 2 seconds probably. I need to rewatch my most recent PB back, but I feel like levels 3 and 4 were just about as good as I can do. I think it was really level 2 that was the messiest part of that one. And this level 2 has already been pretty messy. Really should have switched ropes earlier. I think if this run goes the distance, it'll be our last for the night. If some mistake kills this run, I'll start up one more, and that one will be our last run. So, whichever one of those situations becomes our reality, we will see. Because I am anxious to get moving with the real meat and potatoes of tonight's stream. Ooh, that felt bad. I often use the word anxious interchangeably with the word eager. And it's a habit that I've had for a very, very long time. I had a teacher that used to correct me on it all the time, but as you can see, it didn't stick. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I don't know why I stopped for that candle when I was in such a bad spot. That extra jump whip there was just to check my power level, because I suddenly thought I'd somehow taken a hit and lost one of my power-ups. I'm glad to see I didn't. Come on, good Birdman fight. Yuck. Yucky Birdman fight. Really yucky Birdman fight. At least he didn't hit me. No. Come on, good drop. That was a okay drop. That guy scared me. Okay, let's see, how'd we do? Hey, that's a new PB! We did it! That's 4 seconds faster. I don't know how that's 4 seconds faster. I had a worse Birdman fight, and level 2 was a nightmare. Where did that extra time come from? How did I do better? I really don't know. Maybe I just messed up on my timer. Maybe I just messed the timer up somehow. That shouldn't have been faster. That doesn't make any sense. Hello, Mazin. You've been lurking this whole time? You think 1938 converted time? That seems, I don't know, that seems kind of low, Mazin. I don't know if I don't know, that doesn't sound right. And that's a mighty fine emote that you have there, too. Welcome to the stream. And Squirrel, thank you for the stretch break. And welcome to the stream. It's either barely over or under 4th place. Somewhere right around there. Hey, cool. I'll take it. I didn't upload my previous PB yet, but I just transferred it over to my tablet earlier today so that I could trim it out of the VOD. I just transferred the VOD over. So I do all my editing on my tablet, which is probably not a good idea, but it's what I'm comfortable with. But I just put the VOD on my tablet earlier today so I could trim out that PB and upload it, and now I've got a better one. I tried so hard to not text anything, but I was there all along. Oh, it warms my heart, Mazin, to know that you are always watching over me. You're like my speedrunning guardian angel. All right. Well, that was unexpected, but I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with our results. That's it. That's a good way to wrap this game up for the night. We'll take a stretch break and we'll get moved over to Space Station Silicon Valley here very shortly. Oh, you might be able to see from the wide shot here, but if you'll notice, I've got my library rack here on this side, and I've got a duplicate one here on this side. So I'm gonna have all my games put out nice and neat very soon. This library rack is actually already full. Some of the stuff that's on this one is going to be transferred to that one, but I don't really know what I'm doing yet regarding the organization. I thought it might make it easier for you when you don't feel the pressure of me watching your every step. And it worked out greatly. I did feel, I don't know, it was sort of a mix. It was sort of a mix. Like, I felt a little relaxed that I knew that I felt like fewer people were watching me because no one was really chatting very much, and because I didn't think you were here, Mazin. So I felt a little bit of relief, but I also felt a little bit of like, oh man, if this one is really good and Mazin isn't here for it, that'll be a shame. So I had somewhat conflicting emotions. Life goals to live with a spooky skeleton. He's a good companion. I call him Isaac. He and I have gotten up to a lot of mischief. Alright, so stretch time. Uh-oh. I heard crinkling. I was hoping I didn't roll one of the wheels of my chair over something important, but it was just a bunch of zip ties. All right. Feeling good. Feeling good. Great way to start the night. We had the thrill of victory. We got to rest and relax with some stretching. We're off to a really good start. Let me hydrate a bit. I gotta clear you up on what I think is a misconception in your observations. Please do. The standing whips are always slower than the jumping whips into landing on the ground. Oh yeah, because I was talking about that at the first part. Those first few candles. I wasn't entirely sure. I mean, I knew a jump whip is always supposed to be faster, but I thought that maybe there were situations where, depending on the lag, it would come out not as fast for some reason. It's a very complicated game. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around some of the mechanics. Some of the lag management, that is. Okay. Alright, my friends, I'm going to step away from the computer for just a moment and get us switched over to the Nintendo 64. And Silicon Valley awaits.